Hey guys, today I want to talk about measuring your recovery and the stress your body's under. Because if you're too stressed, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to train too long without getting hurt, without getting sick. Plus, if you're doing strength training, if you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to get better conditioning, you're gonna have a hard time creating those adaptations if you're always in a stressful state, because we create those adaptations when we're in a state where we can recover. And the thing is that we only have so much resources to recover, which is why getting strong and building muscle can be a little tough when you do um, MMA or jiu-jitsu, because we train so much, so we're kind of always under stress. It's a very it's very unique in a way, because a lot of, say, sports, they have, you spend a certain amount of the year, doing your sport. Then you have an off season. That's really when you can develop your body, get strong, build muscle, you know, recover from getting beat up from your sport. But with, like, if you're like really into jiu-jitsu, MMA, you don't have that because you're training all year long. So you have to really look at your recovery. So to understand, to make adjustments so that when you do recover, especially if you feel like you're not recovering, you're constantly getting hurt, you're getting sick, you're not getting stronger, all this stuff, we have to pick like a technique to accurately measure our recovery, which I'm going to go over today, and then from there, make adjustments as needed so that we're in the recovery state. So, three ways to do this. You can do a grip. There's a machine you can get where you test your grip. You buy. I think I bought mine for like $30. And then you can, or you do that maybe first thing in the morning, or you can do your heart rate. Measure your heart rate first thing in the morning somehow. Maybe through your arm, through your neck. You can do a heart rate monitor. Or the third one, which is what I do, is measure your heart rate variability. This one you probably need an app or some type of band, and this one seems to be the most accurate because your HRV, your heart rate variability, is very closely related to your autonomic nervous system, which is basically your fight or flight, or your relax and digest. So it really shows you like where you are, and you want to train hard, and then most of the time we want to be in that relax and digest. So if our HRV is kind of all messed up, we know we're in a very stressful state, and we want to get out of that stressful state. So what's going to happen with all these? You want to measure it daily, and for the first 1 or 2 weeks, you just want to get like a baseline, like what's your average, okay? So with your grip meter, what's your average? With your heart rate, what's your average? With the HRV, what's your average? So at the grip, when you're really under stress, your grip reading will go down. So if it goes down like 5 points, there's probably some reasons to be concerned, or at least make adjustments. So with your heart rate, if it goes up like 5 or 6 beats on your average, um, there's some areas of concerns. With the HRV, it's going to be the opposite. So if it goes down 5 or 6 points, there's basically some concern there. So once you kind of have this average and you see that big drop, and what will happen, what you'll see, especially if you're training hard, is that you'll have it like your baseline, but then it might change. It might go back up the next day. So when you train, you probably have maybe 2 or 3 days where it drops a lot, but it usually comes back up. Now, if it stays, so if it changes, like I said, and it stays there, that's when there's an issue. Or if it's at that low number too many days. So like I said, that might happen 2 or 3 days a week, which is fine. But if it happens like 4 or 5 days, that just means that your body is constantly under a stressful state, and you're probably gonna get sick. You're prone to injuries, and if you're doing strength and conditioning, you're probably not gonna get stronger, or build condition or build muscle, whatever you're trying to do. So you want to make adjustments. So if that's you, where you have those like bad numbers, like 4 or 6 days a week, you want to make some adjustments. So the first thing is maybe just attack lifestyle stuff. So if you don't take sleep seriously, if you sleep like shit, really focus on your sleep. That can have a huge impact. Second is, how's your nutrition? Are you eating processed foods? Just do some basic stuff to see if it helps. Maybe drink more water if you're not doing that. Eat more lean protein. Try to hit 1 gram per body weight. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Maybe you eat carbs. Make sure you eat carbs after your workouts. Those things can have a huge impact. Now, if you do those things and it's still not helping, your body's constantly under under those stressful states, what you want to do is maybe adjust your training. Like how many days are you strength training? So maybe you might do less days or make your days less intense. I made a video about like the importance of having a high-low method where like not every time you train it needs to be super high intensity. You can do one, you can do like 2 high-intensity days and maybe a couple lower intensity days. So you can just make your workouts a little easier. If you have a week where you're in a really stressful state, you don't have to skip your workouts, but maybe you don't go as heavy or you don't do as many sets. Like total sets and volume when it comes to strength training is usually more stressful than say intensity, which is like lifting heavier. So you could try that. Maybe if you're doing a ton of training like MMA, jiu-jitsu, maybe every time you spar or every time you roll, you don't go balls out. Maybe you have a day where you just really work on technique and skills. Again, all that stuff can help. But the important thing is pick a strategy, get a baseline, and then from there start tracking it. And then if you're in the red, what I would call the red too much, make adjustments until it helps. And then once it helps, you'll kind of understand of like what you can do, what you can't do. And the thing with this is this can improve over time. So the longer you do something, the easier it is to recover. So if you ever like lifting weights for the first time, you're really sore. It takes you a long time to recover from that first session. But after you've been lifting for a few years, it doesn't take you as that long. So you might not be able to do maybe all the stuff you want to do without being too stressed. But this is why tracking is really cool, because you'll see maybe over time that you're able to handle more stress and more stress and more stress. Again, how much stress you can handle is a genetic thing. So some people can handle a lot more stress than others. Plus, it's going to be a lifestyle factor thing too. Like how's your nutrition? How's your stress management with just life in general? How's your sleep? And then how you're training. And one more point is like how you set up your training. So if all your hard training is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you don't really do much for the rest of the week, that's going to be a lot harder to recover versus if you train like hard Monday, you don't train Tuesday, you train hard Wednesday, you train Thursday, but not super hard, then you train hard Saturday. Like you're going to recover a lot better from that workout. So like another thing is like how your workout week is set up.